finding the equation of a straight line. And using the gradient intercept form of the rule or equation of a line can be found by calculating the value of the gradient and the y-intercept. So just for recall, remember that our straight line comes in the form of y equals mx plus c. So if we know the value of the gradient m and the y-intercept c, then we can recreate that equation. M being the coefficient of x, meaning the movement of our x-coordinate, and c being a constant, we need to leave x and y as their letters. Okay, they're going to stay as variables. And we're going to substitute in numbers for our m and our c. So to find m, find the gradient of the line, remember we're going to use rise over run. And we can find c through observation, purely by observing the point at where the line intercepts, or by substitution. So in this example here with this graph, we have a negative graph because our line is going down. Our first coordinate is higher than our second coordinate. So as you read the graph from left to right, it's going down. So we can find the equation of this line. Firstly, we know that it's going to be a negative gradient because our line's going down. But to prove it, we need to find the actual value of m. So remembering that m equals the rise over the run. And in this example, we actually have a fall. We don't have a rise, we have a negative fall. So from this coordinate to this coordinate, we go down 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have a negative rise of 4. And then we have a run of 2. So m is equal to negative 4 over 2, which is negative 2. Then to find c is our y-intercept, and we can see that our line intercepts at 0, negative 4. So c is negative 4. So our rule of y equals mx plus c is going to be y equals negative 2x minus 4. Alright, that's how it fits. I'm just going to do it in blue just so you see. Negative 2 is our gradient. Negative 4 is our c. Because 4 is negative, we don't write plus negative 4. We just write take 4. Okay? That's how you find the equation of a line when the line's given to you on a graph. What if the line's given to you through a worded equation? So find the equation of a line which has a gradient m of 1/3 and passes through the point 9, 2. So our coordinate is 9, 2. We know that our gradient is 1/3. So we are able to use substitution for this. So we know that our formula needs to look something like y equals mx plus c. We know that our m is 1/3, so we can substitute that straight in. We know that in the question, we also have an x and a y value. So we're going to substitute our x and y value into the equation, and we're going to leave c as our unknown, as our variable, because that's what we're going to find. So instead of y, it's going to be 2 equals 1/3 times 9 plus c. Well, 1/3 of 9 is 3 plus c. Then that's going to become 2 minus 3 equals c, because when you change sides, you change sign. Positive 3 becomes negative 3. 2 take 3 is negative 1, c. So c equals negative 1. Therefore, y equals 1/3 x take 1. Okay, y equals mx plus c. And again, we have a negative intercept for our y-intercept. So instead of saying plus negative, it's just going to become take away 1. Question, it gives us what the gradient is. So substitute that straight in. we leave our y and our x as our letters.